good morning to class 10th. So here we are with the new chapter, that is how do organisms reproduce, right? This is chapter number 8. We are going to start this chapter. One thing I want to request you before I start with my lecture, that all the things which I'm going to discuss here is at your 10th level, they are sufficient for you to understand. Otherwise this topic is so vast that we can spend our 2 to 3 lectures on this, but that is not necessary at your level. So I will discuss only those points which will help you to understand the concept in a proper manner. I will not discuss each and every single minute detail which we are not concerned about at specifically at the 10th level, because once you will move to the higher level, you can learn those things. So at your level, those points which are necessary, I'm going to discuss that in the our topic. So today we are going to discuss this our first topic, that is the do organisms create exact copies of themselves. See, the chapter's name is how do organisms reproduce. So whenever there is reproduction comes in our mind, we first think that is reproduction. What is reproduction? That reproduction is a process by which actually living organisms, they can produce more organism, but of their own kind. Like humans, they can produce more humans. Dogs, they can produce more species of the different kinds of dogs, but they all belong to one particular species, right? It is not like that a dog can give rise to donkey, a donkey can make the dog. No, it is not like. You have to be very much concerned about the species, that one species can give rise to the its particular species only. But the question is that why do organisms reproduce? So I one point I made you clear, that to produce more organisms of their own kind, right? When they will produce more organism of their own kind, it's sure that the continuity of life of that species on the earth. Suppose these days we are saying that save tiger, right? Why we are saying this? Because tiger species that are reducing very in getting reduced in India. So to save that species, we are saying that save tiger. So more and more reproduction means the continuity of life in that particular species can be maintained. That is one very most important point, that why do organisms reproduce. Now reproduce organism, when they reproduce, they form new individuals. They look very much like themselves. I did not write their word, that exact copy, right? They are, when like suppose we take example of our parents, right? We are not exact copy of our parents. We are similar to our parents. We have a few characters which similar, but we are not exact carbon copy of our parents. So why we look similar to our parents? That question is also good. That why, because why organism they look similar? Because of the body designs. Our body designs are similar. But now how our body designs are similar? Suppose I have to make biology paper, right? I'm saying that body designs are similar. It means their blueprints for these designs should be similar. Now, biology paper I have to make, and for that paper, I have to tell you that 1 marks question. How many 1 marks question going to come in exam? How many 2 marks question come in exam? How many 3 marks question in come in exam? So what is the total marks in the paper, total marks of the paper? So that is called our blueprint. Means I am giving you the idea, I am giving you the specific one print, one number, that these these marks, this marks, and this much number of questions are going to be asked in 1 mark. This much number of question going to ask in 2 marks. 10 questions are going to be asked of 3 marks. So same way, our body designs, like our chin shape, our structure, our eye color, hair color, it means they are blueprints, that this kind of chin, this kind of color, that design should be similar there. That storage, that information must be there somewhere in our body. That is why we are getting the similar design in the offspring. Means something is present in parents which is transferring to the offsprings, and we are calling that as a blueprints. So reproduction involves this making of blueprints of the body designs. जैसे हम पेपर का ब्लूप्रिंट बनाते हैं, यहाँ पे हमारी रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस किसका ब्लूप्रिंट बना रही है? बॉडी डिज़ाइंस का. दैट इंक्लूड्स एवरीथिंग. That includes everything, every simple structure in your body. So if I ask you that who is holding this body design, how this body design, that blueprints of body designs they are made, actually that is present in your chromosomes. We have a cell, and inside a cell we have nucleus. This nucleus contain, if this is the nucleus, this contains a material which you are calling them as the chromosomes, right? And these chromosomes, they let's make chromosomes here. This is, I'm making nucleus. Inside the nucleus there are the chromosomes, and inside these chromosome there is a structure present which you call as the DNA. This DNA is having genes, and these are carrying the information from parents to offsprings. So this way it goes, that in your chromosome DNA is present, DNA is having genes, and these are the basically transmission of characters from the parents to offspring. Just for this point you need to only understand that all the things which are transferring from parents to offspring, that information is who कौन carry कर रहा है उसको, that is carried by the chromosomes. क्रोमोसोम के अंदर ऐसा क्या है जिसमें वो इन्फॉर्मेशन स्टोर्ड है? क्रोमोसोम इज हैविंग डीएनए जो इस इंफॉर्मेशन को स्टोर करके बैठा है. सो इट इज कैरिंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ डीएनए. बट हु इज द कैरियर? Chromosomes, they are the carriers. Now another question comes in your mind, that is, what is DNA? DNA is your deoxyribose nucleic acid which store information, any kind of information. You talk about the hair color, you talk about your chin shape, you talk about your eye color, all those information say, I mean to say that all those things which are transferring from parents to offsprings, that is present inside your डीएनए. उसको कैरी कौन कर रहा है? डीएनए. सो डीएनए इज़ योर ब्लूप्रिंट ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म. जैसे बायोलॉजी का ब्लूप्रिंट रिचा मैम विल गिव यू. सो रिचा मैम इज़ कैरिंग दैट ब्लूप्रिंट. सो सेम डीऑक्सीराइबोज इज़ ब्लूप्रिंट. मेरे हैंड में जो पेपर होगा दैट विल बी ब्लूप्रिंट. सो हियर who is carrying that blueprint? That is the chromosomes carrying the blueprint in the form of DNA, because this DNA is having that information. So where are chromosomes present? I already told you they are present in nucleus. Suppose if this is your cell, I am not making here any other organelles because our concentration is only on the nucleus. So this is the nucleus part, and inside the nucleus, that is the chromosome. If you make a larger view of a big structure of this, these are our chromosome, and inside our chromosome there is present DNA, and on DNA, this kind of structure, or if I can make this, there is present our genes, right? So one thing you need to understand, that in cell there is nucleus. In the nucleus there are chromosomes, and inside the chromosomes there is a DNA. And DNA is what? That is the blueprint of body designs. Why I am so concerned about it? Because this is carrying information of characters from parents to offsprings. I hope that this point is very much clear to you. So now chromosome, they has DNA. So this is our helical structure of DNA. Our DNA is not this is our DNA. So our DNA is not you can say that is a straight structure. No, it is not a straight structure. It is a helical structure, and two strands are there. You can just see that one strand, this is ribbon like, this is moving like a ribbon, and this is our second strand which is revolving around. So it is a two strand, or we usually call it as a double stranded structure, right? Our DNA is double stranded structure. Now this DNA is having few bases. As you know that there is, in a reaction we use bases for the reaction to occur. We use bases in chemistry which make the reaction very fast and very easy. So same in DNA, there are four bases which are present in repeating manner. They make genes, and these bases, they are four bases are present in our DNA: A, T, G, C. मैं उतना ही बता रही हूँ जितना आपके लिए sufficient है. Otherwise I can give you a lot of information about this, but no, that will not be solve the purpose. So I am here that what is your genes. Genes are made up of your actually four letter, that is which are present in a repeated way. A for your adenine, T for thymine, I have written here C for cytosine, and G for guanine. These are actually called nitrogen bases because nitrogen is their main component in their structure, and they are arranged in a particular sequence on DNA. If suppose this is your DNA, and if I open it like this, right, if I open it like this, not the helical form but in the straight form, here if first base is present, that is adenine, on this there is G, guanine, here C, that can be present any, like there is no like for your hair color there will be a particular sequence. Suppose I say AGC, ATA, TAT. Now the question will come into your mind that, ma'am, why are you reading them in three letter word? Because your genes, they are present in only this code. They are not two letter. They are made with the three letters. Basically three letters, they are always read together, right? That much is sufficient for you to understand that they are read like this. Suppose this gene, I am saying this gene belongs to your hair color. So here AGC, ATA, THC. So now this is on one strand of DNA. What will be on your second strand? There is a rule. There is a rule in DNA that A form a bond with T, G will always form bond with C. A will form two hydrogen bonds with thymine, and G will form three hydrogen bond with cytosine. Now if I am saying that on one strand A, I told you that A will form a bond with thymine. So two bond, and there will be now thymine on the second strand. G, I told you, form three bond with the cytosine. So I will write here C. C can only form bond with G. So here on the second strand will be G. A can form only bond with the thymine. So here will be T. T can form only with the adenine. Same way there, if one strand sequence you know, you can definitely write down the sequence of other strand. So basically to give you idea that this is called a gene. For every for every kind of character. Suppose I say your eye color or your chin shape, or simple example which you know, for your insulin gene, there will be specific kind of sequence A T G C T A T, it can be anything, right? And that will be very specific for एवरी जीन. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आई कलर के लिए आप हेयर कलर का जीन सेलेक्ट कर लो. नो, इट विल नॉट हैपन. सो genes are actually, these are genes are present on, this is your DNA, और ये DNA के ऊपर क्या present है, genes. And these are actually, these sequences, these names, they are transferred from parents to offsprings. आज तक आप सिर्फ यही बोलते आए हो कि DNA is getting transferred, but DNA में ऐसा क्या है which is getting transferred? That is your genes. So there are 4 letters which are repeating on the DNA. What are those letters? A, T, C, G. And these letters, now you have at least idea that these are called nitrogen bases. And A for adenine, T for thymine, C for cytosine, G for guanine. Again, one time I will repeat for you. Adenine pair with thymine and guanine pair with cytosine. That is same happening in this diagram. Now here you can see there inside when this ribbon like structure, which is your DNA, there inside only these nitrogen bases are present. Outside structure is not having any kind of bond. So this will make the structural area of the DNA, means bahar wali cheez, structure, and this is made up of your sugar phosphate. This backbone, we say na, our structural like we are our structure is made up of bones. So here in DNA, this structure is made up of sugar and phosphate, राइट. एंड दीज इंटरनल बेसिस इसको होल्ड करके कौन, अब रिबन को आप छोड़ दोगे तो वो वापस उसका कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. ये पूरा हेलिकल स्ट्रक्चर है, इसको होल्ड करके कौन रख रहा है? दैट इज़ योर इनर साइड बॉन्डिंग, जो कि कौन फॉर्म करता है? एडेनिन विद थायमिन and guanine form with the cytosine. So if it is this kind of helical structure, then outer structure is made up of sugar and phosphate group, and inner side they are joined by nitrogen bases. Which nitrogen bases? Adenine with thymine, guanine with cytosine. This much is sufficient information about the DNA for you. So there, now I know, I can understand that now lots of questions are coming in your mind. Let's try to solve how much I can solve for you. This is nucleus. Inside nucleus, chromosome have DNA have genes, right? And these DNA genes, they are actually 4 nitrogen bases, A, T, G, C, and they are joined with the help of hydrogen bonds. So this outer structure of DNA is made up of, which is we are calling as a backbone. What is this structure made up of? Sugar plus phosphate. Our DNA is never straight. It is a helical coiled structure, right? It is a helical coiled double strand होते हैं, like आप बोलो 2 threads. It's not thread like, so it is like a 2 ribbons. Imagine them as 2 ribbons को आपने coil कर दिया. So same that is forming your in DNA. One concept which all of you have to understand here, that now we are talking about the concept that is copying of DNA. Why copying of DNA is necessary or important in reproduction? See, suppose this is our DNA, which is present in the nucleus. If I will not make a copy of this DNA, that how it will transfer from parent to offspring. Parent अपनी exact पूरे का पूरा DNA तो उठा के नहीं दे देगा. It has to form the additional copy. So that additional copy we are talking here, that is DNA form its own another copy. कॉपी प्रोड्यूस करना इट्स लाइक कि मेरे नोट्स थे, किसी और ने फोटोस्टेट करवा लिए, सो नाउ आई हैव एडिशनल कॉपी ऑफ माई नोट्स. It's exactly like that before the for reproduction process, because our main concentration is on DNA, and this DNA has to be transferred from parents to the offspring. So this DNA has to form its copy, otherwise no information, and no information, then without DNA the cell will not be able to survive. No information, then no body design. Can anyone survive without body design? No. And who is carrying the blueprint for these body designs? That is your DNA. So that is why DNA copying is first most step during the reproduction, and this making its own copies at the time of reproduction, that process of DNA is known as replication. So now it's like that your mother, she has jewelry, she has gold jewelry, right? That is very precious for her, and now that is she has placed it in the locker, and no, if it is just she has kept that jewelry in the locker for many years, it will not be any use. How it will be used? It may be used for your money purpose, but otherwise, till she will not wear it, still she will not express her jewelry, she will not show it to others, how they will then appreciate about that jewelry. So same happens in our body. आपके DNA के पास genes हैं और जीन्स में इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर्ड है, लेकिन ये अपने आप इस इंफॉर्मेशन को कभी भी एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाता है. फॉर टू एक्सप्रेस दैट इंफॉर्मेशन, उन करेक्टर्स को, आपके बॉडी डिज़ाइन को बनने के लिए DNA हैज़ टू पास इट्स इंफॉर्मेशन टू another molecule which is called RNA, that is your ribose nucleic acid. DNA एक बहुत स्टेबल मॉलिक्यूल है, और हमेशा आपकी जो अलमीरा है उसमें सबसे स्टेबल होता है आपका लॉकर, और दैट इज़ वाई योर मदर्स प्रेशियस ज्वेलरी इज स्टोर्ड देयर. बट उसका कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है जब तक वो उसको पहनेंगे नहीं. इस DNA के पास जीन्स होने का भी तब तक कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है जब तक ये RNA को वो इंफॉर्मेशन पास नहीं करेगा. RNA के पास जब इंफॉर्मेशन आती है, it will pass that information or express that information in the form of proteins. In this way, your body design is formed in the reproduction. ये पूरा प्रोसेस ऐसे चलता है कि पहले DNA अपनी ही कॉपीज़ बनाता है, उसके बाद वो इंफॉर्मेशन RNA को देता है, RNA से इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोटीन्स की फॉर्म में एक्सप्रेस होती है. इट इज़ लाइक कि आपकी बॉडी में मैंने इंसुलिन जीन डाल दी, ये इंसुलिन जीन बस पड़ी है, कुछ नहीं कर रही. ये DNA में ये एक जीन प्रेजेंट है, बट इसको DNA आगे नहीं ट्रांसफ़र कर रहा. सो जब तक आगे ट्रांसफ़र नहीं करेगा, आपका ग्लूकोज लेवल आपकी बॉडी में कभी मेंटेन नहीं होगा. द मोमेंट दिस DNA विल ट्रांसफ़र द इंफॉर्मेशन टू RNA, it will change into insulin protein. It will start maintaining glucose level in your body. This is how your body works. सिर्फ DNA में जीन्स रहने से कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होता है, but yes, who is carrying that precious information which is coming from your parents, that is your DNA. And DNA के पास भी ऐसा क्या है? That is your genes. So information on RNA ultimately has to be changed or expressed itself into the protein. If there are 40 students in my class, and out of those 40 students only 10 are giving me answers, 10 are expressing themselves, I will only know about them 10. बाकी rest of 30 I will not have any kind of information about that. तो जितना ज़्यादा प्रोटीन्स हमारी बॉडी में एक्सप्रेस करेंगी, आपका हेयर कलर, आपकी बॉडी डिज़ाइन उसी हिसाब से बनती है in the reproduction, right? I hope this point is clear to you. So DNA in the cell nucleus, it is actually our information source. सोर्स किसका इन्फॉर्मेशन है ये हमें, दिस गिव अस द इन्फॉर्मेशन कि मेरे पास ये इन्फॉर्मेशन है, प्लीज़ टेक इट एंड स्टार्ट मेकिंग द प्रोटीन. वो किसको रिक्वेस्ट करता है, RNA को, प्लीज़ टेक दिस इन्फॉर्मेशन एंड स्टार्ट मेकिंग प्रोटीन. बट इन थ्रू ऑल आउट दिस प्रोसेस, लाइक DNA से DNA बनना, देन फ्रॉम DNA RNA फॉर्म एंड RNA से प्रोटीन प्रोड्यूस होना, इफ़ this information is changed, that different proteins will be formed, and different proteins means that leads to change in your body design. That happens sometimes. Suppose your parent is having blue eye color, or I would say black eye color, your mother is having brown eye color. Sometimes in many cases the baby produced, it will having blue eye color. It means there is information of black, there was information of brown eye color, but now when the baby will develop, there is some information which is changed, due to which blue eye color is developed in the body, which is not every time possible, but yes, in few cases this happens, and sometimes there is a mixing of blue and black, brown and black color. So these are the, because it is not a, it is a complicated process, right? It is a complex reaction, so it sometimes there is a change in the sequence also. So first, what we learned from this first basic event in reproduction is what? क्या first purpose आपका क्या है? Creation of DNA copy. If I ask you why DNA copy? To transfer the characters, or you can say to transfer the characters or body designs from parents to ऑफस्प्रिंग. अगर आपके पास एडिशनल कॉपी ही नहीं हो गई, क्या ट्रांसफ़र करोगे, किसको मेरे नोट्स दोगे? अगर आपके पास भी तो पहले नोट्स बने होने चाहिए, तभी तो कोई आपसे कॉपी करेगा. सो सेम वे अगर आपके पास प्रेजेंट है तो उसकी एक कॉपी हम करवा लेंगे. सो सेल्स यूज़ केमिकल रिएक्शन टू मेक द कॉपीज़ ऑफ देयर DNA. मैंने आपको बताया अभी दैट द प्रोसेस ऑफ कॉपिंग ऑफ DNA, इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, that is called replication. It is not a one step process, it is a multi step process. बहुत सारा reactions होता है, और आपको पता है कि reactions in chemistry you learn that enzymes बहुत हेल्प करते हैं. दे एक्ट एज अ कैटलिस्ट टू इंक्रीज द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन. सेम हमारा बॉडी में भी होता है. सो प्रोसेस, दिस रेप्लिकेशन प्रोसेस अल्टीमेटली नाउ क्रिएट 2 copies of DNA in a reproducing cell, and they separated from each other and form ultimately 2 cells. So it is like this, that one cell is having DNA. Now this cell, now my DNA, it is getting duplicated, right? Now 2 copies of this DNA has to be formed. So this 2 DNAs are formed now, and every time when 2 DNAs are formed, the nucleus will also be formed. The first nucleus is also formed, and then whole cell is also formed. क्योंकि आपका DNA जो है वो विदाउट न्यूक्लियस सर्वाइव नहीं कर सकता, और न्यूक्लियस आपका ऑर्गेनेलिस के बिना सर्वाइव नहीं कर सकता. सो अल्टीमेटली देयर इज़ अ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ 2 न्यू सेल्स. सो इसको मैं एक बार फिर से आई कैन जस्ट मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट दिस इज़ माई 1 cell, right? This is my cell, which is this is nucleus. So for what happens first, that this nucleus, it start dividing, right? When this nucleus start dividing, obviously it will form the copies of DNA. But only nucleus divide होने से कुछ नहीं होगा. Now it needs machinery also. So in every nucleus there is a new cell will be formed. So from one cell, how many cells are formed? Two new cells are formed, right? And this cell can form further two cells, this one cell can form two cells. So in this way process keep on going. So DNA copy is accompanied by creation of additional cellular apparatus. Additional cellular apparatus मतलब यहाँ पे एक सेल था, इसकी ऑर्गेनेलिस थी, सारा कुछ था. Now you have two cells, one cell, two cell, and two cell will the complete cellular apparatus. Cellular apparatus मतलब इसका अपना mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus. So these two cells will be formed. Creation of DNA copy brings variation. Process of DNA copy will have, I told you that, see, whenever DNA copy, this DNA have few genes, right? And every time this gene has to be transferred, and during this transfer few sequences changes, and these small changes, they are called as variations. Like kaise, suppose there is ATGC, that code for your blue eye color, but here now in our in my next copy, suppose with for ATGC की जगह हमारा AGGC बन गया. Everything is same, only this base pair changes. So now ultimately there is few change. So the change will lead to the variation. Variations are called the changes. So we are similar to our parent. That is why exact similar. Why you are not identical to your parents? No, because during DNA copying as well as transferring of characters from parents, there are few changes which happens. That is why you are not identical to your parents, even not identical to your brother and sister, because DNA generated, they may be similar but not identical to your parent. Identical means exact photocopy नहीं होता है, similar होता है. 90% you are similar, sometimes your sequences, but not the 100%. Is this copy of DNA is successful every time? No, it may not be successful every time. No, sometimes this happen that these variation, जैसे मैंने बोला कि every time few changes are there. 90% sometimes you are similar but not 100%. Suppose in a person that these variations are very much, like 70% variations are there, and these variations are so drastic, इतना ज़्यादा है कि new DNA copy जो बनती है, it cannot work with our cell which is transferring from the parents. अगर कोई सेल, अगर आपका क्रोमोसोम, आपका डीएनए आपके सेल के साथ वर्क ही नहीं कर पा रहा है, विल इट सर्वाइव? नो, इट विल डाई. आपका जो भी क्रोमोसोम या डीएनए बनता है, इट शुड बी एबल टू वर्क with your cellular machinery. Cellular machinery means all your organelles. So same ऐसे ही हमारा DNA replication होता है. Suppose pink one is your old DNA, तो new copy ऐसे बनती जाती हैं. So as ये DNA क्योंकि helical structure है, so it will open up and there will be new DNA copies will be formed. So sometime there are variations are इतनी so much that a DNA copy will not be able to survive, and when it will not survive, the newborn baby will die in that case. So surviving cells, if a cell is surviving, it means similar design but differences, and these differences, they are called your variations. So this inbuilt tendency, ये tendency हमारे में अंदर से ही है, you are not creating them, that is inborn tendency of changes or characters which are coming from your parents. और ये कहाँ से आ रहे हैं, कौन सी process? From your reproduction. It is the base of evolution. Evolution means we are able to adapt ourselves according to the change in environment. So this is the meaning of keep changes, they ultimately lead to the evolution process. So here is that is all about our two concepts in this lecture. So this question can be asked in your exam, that what is the importance of DNA copying in reproduction, and why is variation beneficial for the particular species but not necessary for the individual. See, it's just like simple that species के लिए, because it help to adapt them to a particular habitat or environment, but for individual just small changes, no, they does not produce much effect for a particular individual. But for species, जैसे जैसे the moment these small changes they are accumulated, जैसे जैसे ये इकट्ठा होते जाते हैं from one generation to another, that makes that particular species more and more stronger. So they are helpful for a species but not specific only for one individual. So here if you have understood my lecture completely or thoroughly, which I wish you able to understand, then please answer me this question in comment box, that an offspring of human contain half copy of DNA from father, half copy of DNA from mother, और या फिर both, और या फिर none, या फिर A or B. So please mention your comments mention your answers in the comment. I will meet you with the another lecture, that is with the variations, because I have not discussed here variations much. So till then, take care, have a good